All right, what's good, man? Let's get into it. NFL championship round this Sunday between two games, 4 teams, trip to the Super Bowl. Here's my takes, hot takes, whatever the case may be. Now, this video might not be as long as my usual videos. This might not go to 10 minutes, depending on how long I talk, because it's 2 games. Last week it was, I think, 4 games. The week before that, it was another 4 games. So this video might be that long. But Chiefs versus Baltimore. Baltimore 14-4, Chiefs 13-6. I'm actually shocked the Chiefs actually have a good record. I feel like the Chiefs have been losing way more games than that, but we got the Chiefs. We got Baltimore. Patrick Mahomes is 2-1 against Lamar Jackson. I think the last time they versed was 2020 when Lamar had that epic comeback, and especially coming back from those 2 pick sixes that he threw. But who will win, in my opinion? The Baltimore Ravens will win this game. I feel like Baltimore got the rust out last week. I feel like Baltimore, great defense. They're at home. And Lamar wants that title. He wants that title. He honestly wants that championship to solidify. He'll be an MVP. He'll be a 2-time MVP and a Super Bowl winning. He'll be a Super Bowl winner and most likely a Super Bowl MVP too. That will solidify Lamar Jackson as the second best quarterback in the NFL, right behind Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, what's his name? Jalen Hurts, Dak, Pretty, especially if he beats Pretty, and we're going to get into Pretty in a minute, but that will shut all that up. You cannot dispute Lamar Jackson if he wins this title. You can't dispute him. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I want to give this disclaimer. I made a video yesterday, Thursday. I was supposed to post it on Wednesday, but, Jim Harbaugh got signed, so I had to post it Thursday. Patrick Mahomes is not going to go down without a fight. For Ravens fans and for the Ravens, if you think this is going to be easy like the Houston Texans game, you got another thing coming. First of all, this Chiefs defense is elite. I give the Chiefs credit. This is the one year where their offense is mid, but their defense is amazing. They're the second best defense in the NFL. I just saw it on ESPN. Stats like this is like the first time ever that the second – no, it was like saying like how many times the first team defense, first-ranked team defense like the Baltimore Ravens go against the second-ranked defense in the Chiefs, and like they were showing like who's won, who's lost, and stuff like that. This Chiefs defense is elite, and Spagnuolo he gonna have some things for Lamar. There's a reason why Mahomes is 2-0 and the Chiefs are 2-0. I mean, not 2-0, 2-1 against Lamar. Should be 3-0 if the Chiefs didn't choke, but it is what it is. So this is the specialty. And also, let's not figure out Andy Reid has been there, done that. This is their 5th AFC Championship game in a row. Their 5th, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22. No, this is their 6th, I believe. 5th or 6th, but that's impressive. They got their road win, which, that's off their shoulders, and they're coming in hot from that Buffalo game. I don't know. Listen, for some reason, people think the Ravens are going to blow out the Chiefs. I don't see that. I think this is going to be a close game that people are sleeping on. That people are really sleeping on, man. And I think, and I hate to say it, I believe both these defense. I think both these offenses go off. I just have a feeling both these offenses go off on each other. Ravens offense is going to go off, and I believe that Kansas City offense, especially with them finding the rhythm, knowing what they're doing, and Patrick Mahomes, honestly, this year toning it. Honestly, Patrick Mahomes kind of stopped being Superman. He's like, let me just be a game manager and just take what's there, which is a smart thing to do when your receivers are horrible Walmart workers. So my prediction for this game is Baltimore wins 31-28. 31-28. You heard it here first. 31-28. Baltimore wins. But Baltimore, don't let Mahomes get a rhythm. Do not let that Chiefs team get a rhythm. And when it comes to Baltimore, Baltimore's defense is the best. This is on Lamar. I think Lamar knows that pressure's on the line. Lamar's exceeded my expectations. He's in the AFC Championship game. So if Lamar loses, it's nothing to me. Granted, next year he needs to win the Super Bowl or go to a Super Bowl for me to, be like, okay, Lamar, you're doing your thing. But Lamar, he's done enough for me in my eyes. But for the media, no, especially with the whole contract situation going on. So it is what it is there. Now let's talk about the game. I'm going to just keep it real. No one really cares about Niners and the Lions. And shout out to any Lions fans that's on my channel. And shout out to any Detroit fan that's on my channel. I'm going with the Niners. It's on the simple fact that come on, man. It's the Lions. Now, granted, shout out to Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell shut me up. I thought they were frauds. I didn't even think they were going to make the playoffs. I thought the Packers, I thought the Bears, I thought the Vikings were going to win that division. But the Lions shut me up. Shout out to Dan Campbell. Shout out to Dan Campbell. Mister, I'm going to bite your kneecaps off and spit them right back in your face, Campbell. You shut me up completely. But, and it's not that I don't believe in Dan Campbell. I think Dan Campbell is a great head coach. I think, he, with the right coordinators, he can lead the Lions to multiple playoff wins, multiple goals into the playoffs. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. My problem here is with Jared Goff. Now, I know Jared Goff has been playing good. I know Jared Goff has exceeded expectations with the Lions. Because let's be fair, when everybody thought Jared Goff was getting traded to the Lions, we were like, okay, this is a death sentence for him. But he's exceeded expectations. And I give him credit for that. And by the way, he's better than Dak. But I still don't believe in him. I still believe when Chase Young and Fred Warner and Nick Bosa and Armstead all get to them, he's going to get jittery free. He's going to look like Jared Goof. I'm rooting for the Lions because I don't want to, because, Brock Purdy, slurpers and stuff like that. And once again, I got to give this shout out to my boys, John Jay, David Corona, David Mitchell, who else? Crazy Juice, CG, all my boys. Y'all know I love y'all. You guys are not the 49er fans I'm coming at. It's the young ding-dongs and all the clowns in my comment section anytime I make a 49ers videos. Those are the clowns I'm coming at. You guys, cool. Love you guys. Coming on my stream, supporting. So this is not a shot at you guys. But it's still Jared Goff. I just can't trust him. He's better than Dak, but he's still in that Dak category where it's like, okay, you're better than Dak, but you're still in that Dak category. I still don't trust you. Especially with that defense of the 49ers. Please. Now, I will say this. Deebo Samuel will be missed. And Kyle Shanahan, I don't like you. I think you're overrated. I think you're mid. But at the same time, you overcame something last week. You came back down from a deficit. You were down, I think, 7 or 10, and you came back. And I give you credit for that. Even though it was the Packers really blowing that game, you still had to put up points. And you still had to call the plays to win it. You know what I'm saying? So I give you credit for that. But without Deebo, I want to see what you do against this Lions defense, which is way better than the Packers defense. I'll say offenses are kind of even out, even though the Lions are slightly better. You got Amon and all them boys. So I want to see what you do against the Lions. I really, really do. Offensively and defensively. I want to see what the 49ers do. Because, I'm going to go with the 49ers. Score prediction, Niners 28, Lions 17. I just don't, it takes a while for me to trust into a team like the Lions and a quarterback like Jared Goff, who's in that Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins area. It takes a while for me to trust them until I actually see it. So I can't go with them. Once again, I'm going to be rooting for the Detroit Lions. And by the way, Unfiltered Sports Podcast, you guys see the ticker at the end. Tune in. Me and my co-host CEO will be doing the live reaction to this game. It's at 6:30. We might catch like the fourth quarter of this game. Dang. I might end that. That might, well, tune into the Unfiltered Sports Podcast. We're the best sports podcast on YouTube, best TV show talking sports. Skip and not Skip and Shannon. We'll Skip and his crew and Shannon and Stephen A. Don't hold a candle to us. So we'll be definitely talking about, obviously, and CEO, by the way, is a Ravens fan. So we'll definitely be talking about the Ravens and Chiefs game. And we'll definitely be talking about the 49ers and Lions game. But as it goes for this game, 28-17, Lions. And then for the Chiefs Ravens game, I think this is going to be a shootout, 31-28. 31-28, man. But that's my thoughts, man. What are yours? What's your thoughts on this? Are you guys excited for this Sunday? Who do you got winning? RJ out.